Greetings and salutations, mortals. 'Tis I, Naszvanu here, and welcome back to part 12 of What If Naruto Was Half Uchiha. Just wanted to greet you guys by saying sit back and relax. You're in for a treat. And so, we begin. Team 7 carefully made their way to the safety zone. Naruto and Sasuke were both exhausted. Their chakra was constantly being absorbed by the seal. Even walking was difficult at this point. Never mind jutsus. Their current location is an extremely dense part of the forest. Large boulders and uneven terrain stretched out as far as the eye could see. Team 7 had been traveling for the entire day, now approaching nighttime. We should set up camp around here somewhere. Traveling in the dark is just asking for something bad to happen. Sasuke looked over to Sakura, seeing the girl was on the verge of passing out. She probably hasn't slept in a while, he thought to himself. Good plan! I'll take first watch. Let's just find a safe place to rest. Naruto knew why Sasuke wanted to stop. He too was worried about the girl. Sakura didn't even complain as he followed the two into a small cave, barely big enough to fit a few people. The hollow air was blistering cold inside. Sasuke quickly created a small fire, lighting up the otherwise desolate cavern. The three quickly huddled up next to the heat, letting their bodies finally relax a bit. It wasn't long before Sakura made herself comfortable, relaxing her head against Naruto's shoulder. Once the two were certain Sakura was asleep, they started talking. It feels like my chakra isn't coming back, Sasuke said, looking down at his hand in worry. Same here. I think it might be this thing on her neck. Why don't you rest with Sakura? I'll take first watch. It's fine. I'll go. Naruto was about to stand up, but was pushed back by Sasuke's stern glare. If you move, then she'll wake up. The two Uchihas glared at each other for a while, before Naruto just let out a sigh. Fine, but yell if there's an issue. Sasuke nodded, but suddenly the sound of a horrific scream echoed. Some small traces of blood splattered into the cave. Instantly, Naruto extinguished the fire. Silence filled the cave once again as Sasuke and Naruto glared at the entrance. That's enough, Gaara. Let's get to the tower, the girl said, slightly annoyed. Naruto and Sasuke could clearly feel the sand around them move as somebody was just outside the entrance. The moon barely gave off enough light for Naruto to see. Outside was a boy with shocking red hair and a large gourd on his back. The boy, known as Gaara, took a step forward into the cave but was instantly met with a bright light of fire. Fire style! Great Dragon Jutsu! Sasuke announced as a gigantic dragon filled the cave to the brim. Gaara and whoever was out there with him instantly jumped back, easily dodging the surprise attack. Who's there? Gaara demanded as the flames died down. None of your business! Naruto shouted out, his voice echoing throughout the cave. Idiot, you gave away our location! Sasuke shouted, the sound of a slap also echoing out of the cave. Gaara slowly started walking to the dark hollow, going in deeper and deeper, before suddenly a pink blur zipped past Gaara. The feel of watchful eyes drilled into Gaara's back. Suddenly the sound of a blade sung through the air. The blade reflected the moonlight as it headed straight for Gaara's neck. The boy instantly jumped back, narrowly dodging the strike. Gaara instinctively sent out his sand, but he was stopped when the sound of thunder rattled the hollow. Gaara fervently looked around, but Team 7 was now gone. All three have disappeared into the abyss. About a kilometer away, Team 7 have reappeared. A little bit further away from the tower than what they originally were. There's no time to rest! We have to get to the tower as soon as possible! Looking at the tower in the distance, teleporting all three of them took a major toll on Naruto's chakra reserves, especially because he wasn't regenerating. Let's go full speed, Sasuke said as he was about to rush off, but the sound of a thud stopped him. Quickly, the boy spun around seeing Sakura laying on top of Naruto. The girl was out cold. Rock, paper, scissors to see who carries her. Naruto whimpered out, but Sasuke completely ignored the boy as he simply continued walking. Sasuke! With that, Team 7 made their way to the tower. It took a couple of hours, but at least they made it there safely. Once the group walked in, all they could see was a riddle, which was easily solved by the recently conscious Sakura. Once the team walked inside the tower, they could clearly see a group of Genin all waiting for something. What a drag, you guys got here just in time, Shikamaru said lazily as the passing Genin were lining up in front of the Hokage. It seems a lot of you made it here. This is more than usual, so we'll be holding a randomized preliminary exam. If any of you are too exhausted to fight, you are welcome to back out now and try again next year. The Hokage was straightforward, not sugarcoating anything for the Genin. No Genin backed down as they all simply looked at the Hokage with determination. The old man had a small smirk before he continued. I will now tell you the reason the Chunin exams exist. Instead of war between each nation, we have these exams between our Ginin. This allows us to keep friendly relations while also strengthening one another's nations. Do your nation proud and fight with all you have left. With those words, the Hokage disappeared in a burst of smoke. Just as the words of the Hokage started sinking in, the first round was called. On a big screen, different names started appearing. First up, Naruto Uchiha versus Kiba's name suddenly got changed into a different one. Versus Kabuto Yakushi, the proctor exclaimed, trying to hype up the tired Ginin, given he was a bit suspicious about the sudden name change. The rest of you, head on to the landing where you can safely watch the battle. Just as Team 7 were about to split off, Kakashi suddenly appeared in front of them. Hey you three, you're a bit late now, aren't you? Naruto rubbed the back of his head nervously, pretending nothing had happened. Listen closely. This goes for you too, Sasuke. We know about the seal we received. I know trying to get you two to not participate will be a waste of time, so you are banned from using chakra. Got that? Kakashi commanded, looking at the two Uchihas, but saw Naruto wasn't even paying attention. The boy was staring at Kabuto, who stuffed a needle into his pocket. Got that, Naruto? The man asked a bit louder. Yeah, got it. Naruto said, not even glancing at Kakashi before he started walking off. I don't like this guy, Sasuke said coldly, as he stared daggers at Kabuto. Kakashi merely sighed, knowing that what he just said fell on deaf ears. As Naruto entered the arena, his eyes locked onto Kabuto. There was a feeling about him that just felt off. There is only one rule in this exam: no killing. Any attempt to kill will be stopped by us Jonin. Now get ready. The Jonin looked closely at the two Ginin. Fight! He announced before jumping onto the landing. You were there with that creep, weren't you? Naruto asked, but only got a mischievous smile from Kabuto in return. Water style. Great waterfall, Kabuto said softly as he simply did a single hand side. Instantly, a gigantic whirlpool of water rushed at Naruto, flooding the arena. The water slowly drained out of the arena as no signs of Naruto were left. Well, that was easy, Kabuto said, looking at the now empty spot where Naruto was. Suddenly, the boy had an odd feeling, rattling his bones. He slowly looked up, seeing Naruto standing upside down on the roof, glaring down at him. Naruto's Sharingan blazed with life. There was something animalistic about him. Some madness. The red-haired boy suddenly threw a kunai at Kabuto, but the boy easily caught. Really? Is that all you got? Kabuto said, sweating slightly from the energy and malice Naruto was giving off. Suddenly, the sound of thunder rang out as a red and black blur started moving throughout the area, blinding everyone with its flash. Kabuto's scream echoed as the blur seemed to start getting faster. The sounds of bones breaking continuously became so common it became white noise as Kabuto's agony continued. That's enough! The proctor said, loud enough to be heard over the carnage and thunder. Slowly, everything died down. At first, people could see Naruto, now standing outside the arena, clutching the side of his neck as black markings seemed to start crawling up on him. When the crowd looked over to Kabuto, all they could see was the boy laying there in a pool of his own blood. His fingers each bent in an abhorrent direction, while both his legs and his arms were broken in half. Parts of his body were burnt heavily, while other ones had deep cuts. He's still alive, Naruto said after a moment of silence. Before the proctor could say anything, Kakashi appeared next to him, instantly taking the boy away. Sasuke looked down at his hands. How could I have fallen so far behind? Sasuke growled with anger as he clenched his fist tightly. I won't let you get the best of me. Well, I guess let's clean up the arena before the next match. The winner of match 1 is Naruto Uzumaki! A couple of medical personnel came to take Kabuto away to the infirmary. The blood stained the arena, but the show must go on. Next up is Sasuke Uchiha versus Shino Aburame. Sasuke vaguely remembered this boy. He was one of the less annoying kids in class. The rules stay the same, no killing. Now, fight! The man was a bit chicken after the last battle showing, but he kept his cool as he jumped back onto the landing once more. Fire style, great dragon jutsu! Sasuke shouted, the jutsu went soaring at Shino. The boy instantly sent out his bug to shield him, but who are we kidding? We have a bug shield versus a flaming dragon, and it's over. Needless to say, the jutsu landed a solid hit, knocking Shino out instantly. Huh! Winner of the second match is Sasuke Uchiha! Sasuke simply walked away to where Naruto and Kakashi were heading. Sakura sighed. I wonder if that creep is still here. Next match is between Sakura Haruno versus Ino Yamanaka! The pink-haired girl slapped herself mentally for getting sidetracked. She and Ino quickly made their way into the arena. You know, Sakura, getting an outfit change won't help you get the two Uchihas like you. Ino teased as she looked Sakura up and down. And you even stole my outfit! How desperate! Sakura didn't even give the girl a reaction as she rested her hand on the hilt of her blade. Alright, you two! You know the drill! Let's start! Fight! The gentleman barely finished as Ino threw a barrage of explosive kunai, causing the area to get filled with smoke. As Sakura expected, the girl jumped out of the smoke, kunai in hand. I've got you now! Ino shouted, diving toward the pink Genin. Sakura, however, simply stepped out of the way, causing Ino to land face first into the ground. Instantly, the blonde jumped up, going in for another attack, but was effortlessly dodged again. This went on for a while as Sakura simply dodged all of Ino's attacks, the pink-haired girl getting very bored of this. You won't beat me, Sakura! Ino quickly went in to grab Sakura's hair, and out of nowhere, a cut appeared on her hand. You seem desperate, Ino. I hate to tell you this, but you and I aren't on the same level anymore. Sakura's voice was cold and emotionless as she looked at Ino with pity. Don't look down on me! As she instantly brought a hand sight up to her head. Mind-body switch technique! The room fell silent. Nothing moved for a few seconds. But then, Ino realized, for some reason, her jutsu didn't work. Suddenly, Sakura, who was standing in front of Ino the whole time, turned into a simple log. What? Ino gasped as she looked around her, only to see Sakura sitting at the edge of the arena. Valiant effort, but I think you've had enough fun for the day, Sakura said, slowly standing back up. Her blade wasn't even drawn as she looked toward Ino, allowing her killing intent to fill the arena. Ino started struggling for breath. The sheer aura Sakura gave up was unbearable. How did you get this strong? Experience, Sakura simply said as she faded out of Ino's view. Everywhere around her, the girl could see the sight of a pink blur, before suddenly she was tapped on her shoulder. Quickly, Ino spun around, seeing a kunai held right to her face. You're not even worth dirting my blade. Sakura's voice was emotionless. She dropped her kunai. The girl took a step back, allowing some room between her and Ino. The blonde girl was still in shock before Sakura spoke. I'll give you one free shot. Sakura placed her hands in the air, waiting for the strike to come. Ino did not let this chance slip by her, as she instantly went in to punch Sakura. This attack turned out to be futile, as Sakura grappled Ino's arm. Game over, the girl said coldly before suplexing the girl straight to the ground. Ino rolled back, her head bleeding from the impact. The girl quickly jumped back to gain some distance in hopes to regain her composure. Sakura's gaze was stoic as she simply looked at Ino with pity once again. Best to give up, Ino. You're outmatched. I'll never give up, not to a fugly billboard like you! Sakura clicked her tongue in annoyance, finally pulling out her blade in frustration. The wind started picking up around the area. This is the power gap between us. Ino felt the ground start shaking while the wind started picking up even more. Unbeknownst to most, Sakura went under similar training as the two Uchihas. Wind style, pedal blade, Sakura said calmly. The girl instantly disappeared. Pink flower petals started flying around the arena, making it very hard to see. Serious, Sakura started saying as the sound of her blade sung through the air. Ino felt the air leave her body as she was instantly slammed in a nearby wall. Strike, Sakura said, completing her sword technique as she bursted at Ino with insane speeds, the tip of her blade resting at the girl's forehead. You lose. Ino's face went pale as she slowly slid down against the wall. Sakura retracted her blade, causing the tiniest amount of blood to be pulled. The winner of the third round is Sakura Haruno, the proctor announced. Ino looked up, eyes filled with tears seeing Sakura's cold glare, the pink flower petals still falling down from the sky. To think, you used to be my rival, the girl said with disappointment as she merely walked off, leaving Ino there, shaken and terrified. Thank you all for indulging yourself in the story thus far. I hope you enjoyed it. Now there are a few more things I'd like to go over before the video ends. Firstly, we got a primary channel called We the Celestials. We the Celestials is what we do here already, but their content is centered around the crazy world and lore of My Hero Academia. So please check us out over there if you're feeling in the mood for a roller coaster of quirky content. We also have another relative to our channel, Anime Deep Dive. Anime Deep Dive goes deep into the facts and lore of a wide variety of anime. Be sure to explain your knowledge for all kinds of series guaranteed. I'd like to let you all know, on behalf of We the Celestials, I'd like to thank everyone involved in the production of today's awesome content. Their details will be in the description below. If you're perhaps interested in what we do here at WTC, then I would like to extend out an invitation to join the team. The only caveat being we only accept members 16 in order to join our crew. You can find us on our Discord, which you can locate in the description below. Our Discord is an all-around fantastic place to be, whether you're a fan or looking to join our band of misfits. All you gotta do is hit up the recruitment server and sign up for whichever category of work that fulfills your interest. We're always looking for members to join us. Well then, that is it from us for today's video. So thank you all for watching, and have a phenomenal day.